Yo, what's up, Diamond family? It's your man Vivi, and welcome back to VVS Sound. As you guys know, I'm here every week dropping off gems, teaching you to record and mix your music better. So if that sounds good to you, stick around. Look, man, I got a really cool video for you guys. I'm going to show you guys the one plugin you need to get these super huge, super clean, professional sounding vocals. And it's a stock plugin. All right, so I'm not going to over talk it, man. I'm going to jump right into it. Right now, I'm working in Instant Mix. And if you haven't heard about Instant Mix, you got to check it out. But if you're not ready for that, I have a completely free template down below. If you don't have a template for recording and working in Pro Tools and Logic, check out my template. It's going to completely change the way that you record, completely change the way that you sound, and inspire you to make some really great music right away. And it's completely free. So check out that template down below. Now, I'm going to play you guys back this vocal, and I'm going to let you hear it, how it sounds before we add the one plugin that's going to change the game. All right, play back.
Get you bust up, keep begging, you won't get none. No handouts in this shit, I make my own before I take some. Smoke before the funeral, I be high by the time the wake come. Stand tall on 10 toes, I be alone by the time that day come. Get you.
Alright, cool. So as you can hear, the vocal sounds cool, it's clean, it's cutting through, it's bright, it's right there in your face, right? So there's nothing wrong with that, but I know we can do a little bit better. So I'm actually going to take this vocal and drag it up to this other channel where I actually already have the effects set up. So now let's listen to the vocal.
Get you bust up, keep begging, you won't get none. No handouts in this shit, I make my own before I take some. Smoke before the funeral, I be high by the time the wake come. Stand tall on 10 toes, I be alone by the time that day come. I had enough, yeah.
Yo, and did you hear that? That one plugin just changed everything. So what is it, right? It's only reverb, man. It's just a reverb plugin. And on top of that, it's deverb. It's the stock reverb that comes with Pro Tools, right? So I'm gonna show you guys how I set this up. I loaded up deverb, and you can use any one of these rooms that you like to use, any of these spaces. I went for ambient and I selected large. Let's reset it so you can kind of see how it comes. The large space, that's a 220 milliseconds. You're going to want to set this based on the feel of your song. Basically, you don't want it to be too short that you don't hear the reverb or it's cut off, but you don't want it to be too long that it gets in the way of all the words that are being said. So in this case, I remember I had it set to 840 something. I don't really, we just looked at it and I forgot, but I think it's in the 830s, 840s range that I had that set to. And then I started to mess with the pre-delay. Now the pre-delay is kind of the secret for reverbs, right? Because the thing with reverbs is once you put a lot of reverb onto a signal, it kind of gets washed out and covered up. You don't hear it too much anymore. But pre-delay does something special. It lets the very first part of your signal come through before the echo starts. Before the reverb starts. So pre-delay gives you space for your vocal to hit before your reverb starts. All right, so what I did is I just moved this pre-delay up. A lot of times I'll over exaggerate it and then I'll just pull back until it sounds more natural, and I'll show you how that sounds as well. So I'm actually gonna go back again. I'm gonna let you hear the super quick decay time on the reverb, and then I'm also gonna mess with the pre-delay. So let's hear what we got.
Get you bust up, keep begging, you won't get none. No handouts in this shit, I make my own before I take some. Smoke before the funeral, I be high by the time the wake come. Stand tall on 10 toes, I be alone by the time that day come. I had enough.
I definitely know I like a little bit more than what they gave me, so let's mess with it again.
Get you bust up, keep begging, you won't get none. No handouts in this shit, I make my own before I take some. Smoke before the funeral, I be high by the time the wake come. Stand tall on 10 toes, I be alone by the time that day come. Get you bust up, keep.
So if you listen to the pre-delay, if you over exaggerate it, it starts to work like an echo, like an actual delay, because it's just delaying the signal's replay. You know what I mean? It's just delaying how much time before the signal plays again. So if you really wanted to, you could mess with deverb like a delay, but that's getting way off topic. I think the pre-delay is probably going to be somewhere under 40, but I just wanted to exaggerate it so you can hear it. So let's set that in, and then we'll listen to the vocal.
Get you bust up, keep begging, you won't get none. No handouts in this shit, I make my own before I take some. Smoke before the funeral, I be high by the time the wake come. Stand tall on 10 toes, I be alone by the time that day come. Get you bust up, keep begging, you won't get none. No handouts in this shit, I make my own before I take some. Smoke before the funeral, I be high by the time the wake come. Stand tall on 10 toes, I be alone by the time that day come. Get you bust up, keep begging.
And look, man, that simple right there, it really changed the game here. Let's hear it again without any of it.
Get you bust up, keep begging, you won't get none. No handouts in this shit, I make my own before I take some.
Let's bring the reverb back in.
Get you bust up, keep begging, you won't get none. No handouts in this shit, I make my own before I take some. Smoke before.
Look, man, these are the little tricks, the little tips that are gonna take your sound from where they are to the professional standard. And look, you can do it with stock plugins. It's that simple. And I'm here every week and I'm giving you these gems. So look, man, if you don't have a template, pick up my free template. It's down below. You wanna learn a little bit more? Keep checking out these videos, man. I'm here every week. Remember, I'm VV and I'm here for you. Stay humble, make diamonds only.